What's up, y'all? It's Ty. In this video today, we're going to be going over each and every one of the new festival cards in NBA 2K25 MyTEAM, talking about which ones are worth getting for your squad, which ones are not worth getting for your squad. Now, as we do dive into this thing today, if you are new to the channel and have not yet, make sure you guys do smash that subscribe button. As always, I appreciate all the support on the channel. You guys are absolutely amazing. Now, let's start with this. Start with AK-47. The problem, like, AK is good. And again, he's great. The problem is you need 30 GOAT cards for him. And so, like, even if you are trying to come about this whole event, be no money spent, grind things out that you guys can grind, AK-47 is not really realistic because you need 30 different GOAT cards. That is hard to get, no matter what way you want to approach it, no matter what, how you think about it. 30 GOAT cards is pretty ridiculous. Now, I think AK is really good, but the problem is, again, he is ridiculously in price. So I'm going to go C tier for AK. Michael Beasley, I think I've got to go B tier, A tier. I mean, the thing about Bees is he's just as good, if not better than AK, and he's only 25 GOAT cards. And so, again, how you approach this event really, kind of depends on what you're trying to get from it. But Bees is really, really, really good. Probably right now your best shooting guard in the game. And again, is he worth getting? Is he not worth getting? I'm putting him at B tier. Brandon Roy. The thing with Brandon Roy is he's only 6'6". I like B-Roy, only need 20 GOAT cards for the card. But again, at the end of the day, he is still going to, be a little undersized at that point guard position compared to who else is there, right? I don't hate B-Roy. I think C tier is probably the right tier for him. But again, he is just slightly undersized. Now, again, if you get to the point where you've got exactly 20 GOAT cards and you can't get Michael Beasley, B-Roy's fine. The card's good. I'm just saying the problem is you got Dr. J, you've got some other cards that, in my opinion, are probably just as good, if not better, right? So, like, for Brandon Roy, it just kind of is tough because there are other cards that are really solid. I'm putting Greg Popovich at F tier. At this stage, coaches can only do so much. It's just the truth. Like, I'm sorry, but at this stage, I'm not going to gas at Greg Popovich when we're getting GOAT cards that have every stat 99, every legend badge in the game. It's really tough for me to hype up Greg Popovich at all. I'm throwing him at F tier just for the sole fact of, again, he is hard to get, and I don't see him being like that useful. And I might be wrong on this. And if I'm, in the wrong here, let me know. But that's kind of the big problem I see with Greg Popovich and any coaches. It's like at this stage, we don't need new good coaches. Like, coaches can only do so much. And especially with every, card at, 99, everything at this stage of the game with every legend badge you could ask for. So, as far as like the GOAT exchanges, it's kind of where I'm at with them. I do think Bees is probably the right option, and maybe I need to move Bees higher just because I think I do like him quite a bit more than AK and B-Roy. It's just like at the end of the day, he is still going to be expensive. And, to get Michael Beasley being no money spent, I got to be honest with you, is not going to be easy to do. So that's another thing I do want to hit on. Don't think like Bees is going to be an easy option to get because that is just simply put not going to be the case. Next up, we got Gary Payton. Now, for Gary Payton, you need 60 gold cards. Honestly, I think Gary Payton's really good for what he is. I'm putting him up there at B tier, maybe even higher. Like, I'm going to move Bees up and I'm going to move Gary up. And then I think I'm going to leave them there, honestly, for now. The thing with Gary is I know people are going to be like, Ty, he's way undersized. And I get it. But like, for example, for my No Money Spent squad series, Gary would be perfect, right? He'd be one of the best cards for me. And honestly, he is attainable just doing the no money spent type of stuff, the no money spent challenges, getting your win streak done, those types of things. And so that's what is exciting to me about Gary Payton is the card is good. Yes, he is undersized. I get that. But he is a point guard that can go out there and compete at the very highest level. So I'm throwing him at A tier. I know he's undersized, but I still don't mind the glove. Brandon Ingram up next. I'm throwing him at A tier. Maybe even I'm going to throw Brandon Ingram at S tier. He's a long, lengthy shooting guard, and you need 20 gold cards for him. For example, if you get your triple threat park win streak done today, you can go get Brandon Ingram, and I am throwing him at S tier. I think the card's good. Long, lengthy shooting guard, and to me, like, I'm running Cedric Maxwell right now. Is Brandon Ingram better than Cedi? I don't know. I think it's a close debate to be had. I think Brandon Ingram is extremely good on this game. It all starts and ends with his height. But again, I think BI can play at a very high level. So I am going to go S tier with him. Alex Sarr, look, there's a couple of things I want to hit on with Alex Sarr, but I want to start with this, okay? And I'm not hating on Alex Sarr. It's not what I'm trying to get at here. But I have Alex Sarr on my main account, or at least used to have him. I might have exchanged him for a badge if that doesn't tell you what you need to know. But I'm not hating on Alex Sarr. I'm not saying the card is totally worthless. I just think for me, I don't necessarily love his release. I feel like his player build wasn't that great. And so I think that's the big thing for me with Alex Sarr is, I mean, I just don't think the card's that great. 20 golds is relatively cheap, but I don't think the card's that great. For Bill Walton, it's 10 golds. Super easy to get, and honestly, I'm going to move these cards higher. Because they're easy to get. You know money spent, you can go get these cards. They're easy to get. At the end of the day, though, are they going to be usable? I mean, if you're just starting the game, Alex Sarr is usable, Bill Walton is usable, and so is Brandon Miller. For 8 wins, you can get a Dark Matter Brandon Miller. I can't hate on that. Now, again, I don't love Brandon Miller, but again, he is super, super, super easy to get when it comes down to it. So it's really tough for me because, again, I don't necessarily think these cards are that great, but they're so easy to get. And again, if you are a very beginner level player on this game or just started the game, these are cards that can help get you off the ground. So I can't hate on them entirely. Next up, you got this 100 overall premium option pack. Now, here's the thing with this. With Wemby and Yao in it, or a possibility, I guess I should say, to be pulled, I can't hate too much on it. Now, the option pack I'm going to be way higher on than the individual pack. Now, I know the option pack is more expensive, right? You need 60 gold cards for it. So I know it's a little more expensive. But when I look at things and think, okay, well, you have the potential to get Wemby. You have the potential to get Yao. Even a LeBron James would be decent. A Giannis would be decent out there. You know, their SGA is decent. Like, there's a lot of decent options. And the fact that it's an option pick, I feel like you have a way better chance of getting a usable card from that than just the lone 100 overall card there. So, is it better than getting Gary Payton? I don't know. I am going to throw it at A tier just because I do think it is really solid. Would I rather you guys go and get Brandon Ingram, a guaranteed good card? Yes, I think that's probably more worth it, but I'm not going to hate on that 100 overall premium option pack at all. I'm not going to hate on it whatsoever. I think, you know, if you're a no money spent type of player, that's one thing that I would recommend getting, honestly. Like Brandon Ingram, Gary Payton, I would recommend that as well. Then you guys see this 100 overall premium pack. Now, it's half the price. You need 30 golds for it. I'm going to go B tier, though, just for the sole fact of it's like, to me, when I'm looking at this, it's not, you get one player, right? You're probably way more likely to get a bad player out of this than the option pack. Because at least with the option pack, you got how many different options? You got 5 different options. Hopefully, one of the cards is good. Here, you just get 100 overall, and you have no say on it. It's probably not going to be, you know, a very good card. Then you see a 99 plus pack. Look, at this stage, I know it's relatively cheap, 15 golds. I just have a hard time seeing it be a, you know, good player out of there. Now, there are some dark matters that are solid, and to me, like, I take your risk if you want. But I'm taking Alex Sarr or Bill Walton or Brandon Miller probably over a random dark matter because you could go get a Jalen Brunson, Steph Curry type dark matter, cards that are literally unusable on this game. Next up, it is a dark matter plus, so I guess you have a chance to pull a higher player. It's probably not going to happen. Next, you got a hollow dark matter. I mean, I'm gonna go D tier as well. To me at this stage, dark matters are not it. Like, it is what it is, and it's, you know, even with the Galaxy Open Pink Diamond pack, I am not gonna hype those up. Because again, unless you get Wemby out of it, you're not looking at a Galaxy Opal or Pink Diamond that's probably going to play for you. It is what it is, but that's just kind of where I'm at with it. Breeze, $10 up next. Now, here's the thing I want you guys to know and realize with the Breeze $10. Out of here, you're more than likely going to get 3 or so dark matters out of this pack, right? Because the Breeze odds are obviously way better. Now, with that being said, I don't necessarily love the odds of the Breeze sets. I don't think it's that good. You do need 25 golds for it, but I don't think that's bad. Because even if you don't pull anything, you're going to get a decent amount of MT out of that and can use that elsewhere. I'm going to go S tier with the Breeze $10. I know a lot of people might disagree with me on that, but I think it is a pretty good value. Super Pack, you need 10 golds. It's not the worst value, not the best. I am going to go D tier. I think there are way better values in the game. For 5 golds, you can get a legend option pack S tier. I mean, I know I've said it before. Everybody at this stage is near max stats, max badges, right? And so that's part of the equation here. But when I'm looking at it, a legend badge is still super important. For example, if you got a guy like Dikembe Mutombo, throw that extra legend badge on him and he's gonna be even better. So I do think S tier is the right tier for that badge option pack for sure. S tier, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Hall of Fame badge option pack. I'm actually going to go D tier with it. I get it, right? If you have, like, you know, some cards that aren't super high overalls, it could be useful, but I just don't think Hall of Fame badges are that important. This other legend badge, I'm still throwing it at S tier. I would get the legend badges for sure. I mean, unless your team's all GOAT cards, I would definitely recommend the legend badges. They're super cheap. And again, legend badges are important if you do play like Showdown or even in like Triple Threat Park. They are definitely important to have. So I don't want you guys to think they're useless. They definitely are not. Last, certainly not least, another Hoff badge. It's not bad. Like, again, if you have cards that are like Galaxy Opals, for example, Galaxy Opal Wemby, and you need those Hall of Famers, use them. Hall of Fame badges are different for everybody because not everybody can use them. But again, they're fine. They are what they are. Everybody just basically has Hall of Famers at this stage. That's really going to wrap it up for our video today. If you're a big baller, go get Michael Beasley. If you're no money spent type guys, Brandon Ingram, Gary, if they can help your squad out. If they can't help your squad out, look for that 100 overall premium. Hopefully you can pull like a Yao Ming, Victor Wembanyama. After that, get legend badges, the Breeze, $10, and go from there moving forward. As always, I wouldn't use your event cards right away. I'd see kind of 2K's cards throughout the week, see exactly what challenges they're going to give us, how much potential we have to get some of those top cards before locking in on, you know, for example, the Brandon Ingrams, Gary Paytons of the world. That is going to wrap it up for our video. Let me know your thoughts on this down below in the comments. Who was I too high on? Who was I too low on? Drop a like on the video. Subscribe if you are new, and as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.